Yo, what's up guys, MxgicIQ here, and before I get into the video, I just want to ask you guys a favor to please go over to my Twitch and drop a follow. www.twitch.tv/MxgicIQ is where you can find me live every day, finding out these problems, these builds, and just putting everything together live every day. I'm grinding over there, so make sure you guys go tune in. I'm not making videos every day, but I am live every day just because I've been trying to hit the max expertise level I can, which I have now found out is capped because of some choices I've made with my resources and with my weapons. So let's get straight into this. I'm going to keep this short and simple as I can, as concise as I can. Long story short, if you donate resources, you're fucked. If you grind it out the long way, you're going to get, at the end of the day, you're going to have 7 to 10% more weapon damage than the guy that donated all his resources to get all weapons proficient, and all gear proficient, and all skills proficient, because for some reason, I don't know if it's bugged or if it's working as intended, but from so far, from what I've read and what I believe, is that it's actually working as intended for whatever reason. This is a terrible idea by whoever's idea this was. This is horrible. So if you get all kill XP, you can have less items proficient and hit 20 to 25 expertise level. They're saying, Magic, why does that matter? We're all going to cap out at the same thing, right? No. There's some people that, by using all kill XP, have hit somewhere around 30, right? Apparently on PC, that's what I've been told. But I know for sure that there's one guy in here. His name is Balboa2K. He's the reason I even found out about this. He is 239 out of 344, and he's only expertise level 18. Again, shout out Balboa2K. Only expertise level 18 with 239 things proficient. All exotics basically done. All skills done. He's just doing his weapons to finish everything up at this point. And then there's another guy in the same group chat. No skills really done whatsoever. 199 items only proficient. And he is expertise level 20. 40 less items. 2 extra levels. How is that possible, you might ask? Well, because if you play Countdown and fry your brain out on the same content over and over again, do it the slow way. Use guns, kill XP, max them out, you know, wear a 6-piece after you max out all your brand sets. If you've done the Theo Parnell method on tombs, that is actually technically a good way to max your expertise out properly, and it's better than donating. So if you're going to do gear or brand sets, I would still recommend the tombs method. I will put that in a card right above me on like my right side. You can click it up on the corner. It's the little eye notification, okay? Shout out Doc for that. His link will be in the description of that video if you want to go check out Doc, the guy who founded that method, first uploaded here on MxgicIQ's channel, as I'm talking about myself in the third person. Anyway, you'll be able to get 30% weapon damage on a King Breaker. Now the problem with that is that's an extra 10% over anybody else that maxes it out using printer filament or other resources. And that's a big problem. And the only way you can fix this is if you make an entire new account. Not a character. Not, you know, a new... You have to make a new account. You have to start over again. You can't just delete all your characters and no, it saves your watch. You got to start over again on a new account. And like that's crazy to me. If you max out proficient all your levels, there's one guy, I think his name's Holotips. He's 344 out of 344 and he is level 24. He can't go any higher. And there's dudes that are level 30, level 27 that have only maybe 250 items proficient. But they've been grinding it, only playing PvE. So, if that's not catering this game only towards PvE, I don't know what is. But there needs to be at least a hard cap for PvP combat of 20. I believe that when you go into the Dark Zone, when you go into Conflict, when you go into these PvP areas, and yes, the Dark Zone's a PvP area. I'm sorry if you don't believe it is, but you're wrong. There should be a cap of 20 so that nobody can be above that based on a grind that wasn't even explained properly. And if it's broken and not working as intended, then fix it. And if anybody has any proof of that, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always going off speculation here because of things I'm just finding out. And I went to read up on the expertise system online. Some Reddit post says that 20 is the max, and then I go to the patch notes and it says for 21 plus, nothing's been changed. So apparently there are more than 20 levels, which I'm just getting, people don't even have an answer. There's so many questions that need to be answered, of course, in a still seems to be unfinished system that doesn't even work properly since the donate all junk button is broken. So this needs to be fixed, addressed ASAP, because if we're already grinding towards something we're never going to be able to reach a full potential of, what's the point? I would rather just go in the dark zone with expertise level 14, and then whenever I see somebody that's like 25, just be like, oh, well, throw up the white flag, I'm out, because I can't do anything. Good luck getting new people to play this game, honestly, at this point. It's been MxgicIQ, and I'm sorry to bring this bad news upon you, but it's just how it is. So if you're donating resources, stop right now. Grind it out the long way. You know what I mean? Just put on a glass cannon build with 2 PP19s and just grind your heart out. You know, every time you maxed out something, I just proficient this, I don't know. Switch the Walker Harris backpack in the chest piece and do the gift next. Put on all named items. Bring your group down because you can't have any synergy, because you have to use what you have to use for proficiency, not what you want to use. And that is the biggest problem with this update. So MxgicIQ, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck. Peace.